Welcome to the channel Professor Davinci. I am the professor. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Today I'm gonna discuss quadratic equation, completing the square. Topic comes in the book Cambridge AS&A Pure Math 1. Chapter 1 Quadratic equation, topic 1.1 completing the square. Quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is a second degree polynomial equation in a single variable, typically written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Here, each term represents x is a variable that we are trying to solve for. A, b and c are constant, with the a not equal to 0. These constants define the coefficient of the quadratic equation. So here x is the variable and a, b, c are the constants. So variable meaning for every iteration we can change the value of the x, keeping the constant value a, b and c. So that's why the x is a variable. So we need to solve for x, changing the variable, and we can find the value for the x, and also we find the roots or factors of the quadratic equation. Real world application of a quadratic equation. Quadratic equations have numerous real world applications across various fields. Some common examples include physics, to determine the motion of the object under the influence of gravity, engineering, design and optimization, economic, profit and cost function, computer graphics, models, curves and surfaces, astronomy, predict the celestial events, medicine, pharmacology, to determine the concentration of a drug in the patient's bloodstream over the time, optics, calculating the focal length, finance, calculate the yield on bond and the pricing of the financial derivatives, environmental science, calculating the population growth, resource consumption and the pollution levels, statistics, used in statistical analysis to model the relationship. So these are the main field where the quadratic equation is used in our real life. Now the topic, completing the square. The completing the square is used to convert the quadratic equation in a standard from the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c to the vertex form, meaning a product of a minus h whole square plus k. And also the completing the square is used to find the factors of the quadratic equation. The general process of completing the square for a quadratic equation in the form ax plus bx plus c, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 involves these steps. Start with the quadratic equation in a standard form. What is the standard form? ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 is a standard form for the quadratic equation. Next, this step is necessary to have the leading coefficient a equals 1, meaning if we have a x square, that is 2x square, so we need to make that 2 equals to 1 by dividing the 2 by 2. So this step is very much necessary to make the coefficient a equals to 1. The next step is to move the constant term c to the other side of the equation. And fourth, add and subtract a constant k to the equation on the left side. The constant you add and subtract is half of the coefficient of the term, x term, that is b term. So we need to add and subtract the half of the b term and the square. So here we have a bx, so we need to add and subtract bx by 2 whole square in the on the left hand side. Simplify the left side of the equation, factor the left side as a perfect square, move the constant minus 1 to the other side of the equation, simplify the right side and solve for x. So these are the steps involved in completing the square. Let us see one example for this one. Step 1. Let's start with the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c, and let us take some example. 2x square plus 4x minus 6 equals 0. Step 2. This step we are going to have the term a, that is, and we need to equalize the term 2, we need to reduce to 1. So the a is divided by 2, a equal to 2, so we need to make it to 1, so a by 2. So 2 by 2 x square plus 4x by 2 minus 6 by 2 equals 0. Simplifying, we get x square plus 2x minus 3 equals 0. Then the step 3, move the constant to the other side. X square plus 2x equal 3. Step 4, so we need to add and subtract the b term, half of the b term, and square. So x square plus 2x, 2 by 2 whole square minus 2 by 2 whole square. So b is 2, so we need to divide by 2 whole square equal 3. Then step 5, simplify the left hand side equation. So x square plus 2x plus 2 by 2 is 1, and minus 2 by 2 is minus 1 equal to 3. Step 6, factor the left side as a perfect square. We know that a plus b whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab, which implies, if you see our fifth step, x square plus 2x plus 1 resembles the a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a plus b the whole square, that is x plus 1 the whole square minus 1 equal to 3. Step number 7, so x plus 1 whole square equals 3 minus 3 plus 1. X plus 1 the whole square equal 4. Simplifying the right side, so 3 plus 1 equal to 4. Finally solve for x. X plus 1 equals square root of 4. So these 2 goes on other side, the square becomes the square root. So x plus or minus root 4. So which implies x plus 1 equals plus or minus root 4. Finally we get x equals minus 1 plus or minus root 4 is 2. So we have, therefore, x equals 1 comma minus 3. So these are the value of the factor of the x. So start once again. So we need to write the expression x square plus bx plus c as x plus b by 2 whole square minus b by 2 whole square plus c. So starting with the standard form x square plus bx plus c. So x plus b by 2 whole square minus b by 2 whole square plus c. X square plus bx plus half of the term of b and the square minus the half of the term of the b whole square, and we have the constant c also plus c. So from that standard form we have written this form, adding and subtracting the half of the b term. Now we know that a plus b the whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here our a term a is the x and the b term b is b by 2. Putting back to the equation, therefore we get x plus b by 2 the whole square minus b, so that's all becomes then minus b by 2 the whole square plus c. So hence we have arrived the expression using completing the term. So x square plus bx plus c equals x plus b by 2 the whole square minus b by 2 the whole square plus c. So hence we have achieved the goal. I have given 3 exercises. Solve the exercise by yourself and you will be able to understand the concept. Thank you guys. Have a great day. See you. Bye bye.